Recently, I traveled to New York City and it was a short trip overnight, just pretty much in and out. And because it was such a short trip, I wanted to bring a backpack that will be able to keep me organized, but not necessarily be big and bulky to travel along with, since I was taking the train into the city. And this is where this backpack came in handy. And before I go any further, I want to say thank you to the team over at Black Voyage for sending this item over. Hey, it's Alex here again, and I know I have been missing for some time with life, work, and just trying to get my life together, but I am back. And honestly, this video comes from a real life situation that I found myself in. This is the Zephyr 60-liter vacuum seal backpack, and honestly, this thing really surprised me. Okay, so quick rundown of what's in my backpack. At the top section right here, I have a little compartment which I just brought some of my cables and also my U-Green power brick, which is able to charge multiple devices. This is a overnight trip, so most of the things that I'm bringing here are just quick, just get ready and get out the door stuff. So not a lot of stuff have been packed into the bag. Inside of the main section right here, you kind of have a two-section zipper section right here. The base section, well, the bottom section has a larger zip section, and I throw, just some of my basic accessories here, some things that I need, like my toothbrush, and also my monitor. Along with that, I just do some some couple basic accessories also at the top section right here. But this is kind of the main section which you're able to put a bunch of your items, and I have my clothes which is packed into this section. And as I said, this is an overnight thing, so I don't have a bunch of items, but you're actually able to vacuum seal this section. So if you're someone that travels with a ton of items, you're quickly able to pack your stuff in and vacuum seal it, so it gets more compressed and it is smaller on the back. There's also a charging solution section right here, but also TSA lock. So if you're someone who wants to lock your item, even if you're checking this on a plane, you could easily do that as well. And then along with that, I brought my computer. I don't normally leave the house traveling without my computer, and I have it in this section at the back right here, which is like this. So my 13-inch M4 MacBook Pro, and as I mentioned, there is a charging power solution which is connected to here. So I guess if you have like a power brick or something, you could connect it to this section right here. There is a ton of space. I could probably throw my iPad and a couple more laptops in this section. But what I found cool was that there's also another section right here which you could put another computer, as I said, an iPad, into this section right here. But there's this secret zipper if you want to be able to add something that you don't necessarily want people to find, or a bunch of papers or some personal documents. You could easily store it in the section right here, and because this will be on your back, I don't think anyone will be able to rob or steal you, but in general, I don't think anyone will be able to take any items from you on this backpack. And something had happened when I was on the trip. I was getting some food and my lunch got thrown over the bag, and all I needed to do was get a wet cloth. Well, I was in the restaurant, so I got some water and some napkins, and I just wiped off my backpack. Not sure if you could see it right here where some of the food item is, and I know there's some still probably under this section right here. But this is pretty much, this is probably a good, backpack for folks who like to travel. Let's say you're doing like an overnight thing, or just a item backpack that you could just hop on a flight and not worry about losing or carrying everything all in one. Definitely would recommend this backpack by Black Voyage. It's sleek. and it does support, and even on my back it does feel very good. I've been walking in Manhattan for a couple hours, and just having this section right here just makes it a lot better, because for some reason all of these items that you see right here are super heavy, but with this section below right here, it kind of distributes the weight across my back very well. Overall, for a quick trip to New York City, I want to say this backpack really kept me organized, and it was just not super bulky. That's just one of the things that I hate about some of these backpacks, but because it had the vacuum seal technology, this kind of kept my things compartmentalized in a small form factor, and I really enjoy that. If you do want to pick up this item, links will be down in the description below. Thank you for supporting this channel. Great content will be coming out for the rest of this year, and I feel like that kind of wraps it up for this video. Peace out, God bless, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.